virtual posing clinic. So pretty excited. A little apprehensive about what today will hold, because it's one of those things where they're going by division for posing, and technically my division, I love that the sun has me all glared out, is not on until 2. But one of the guys at the gym, owner, whoever he is putting it together, was like, go ahead. I mean, most people make it a whole day thing. You're allowed to like work out in the gym for free, bring your food, and you know, whatever. So it's now roughly like 9:15. It started at 8. So I'm heading in. I'm just gonna like putt around, see what happens, you know, get a workout in. Like the first full thorough workout of the week will be great. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on what happens there. We'll see. So I'm not gonna lie, been sitting in the car for like 5 minutes. I'm here. I don't actually want to go in. It's not like going in. I don't want to get out of the car. I'm just so tired. I don't want to move from this spot. And I've lost all motivation to work out as well. So there's that. So now I'm kind of just like planning my mode of attack. So I think I'll go in, just kind of sit and stare off into space, and maybe summon up some motivation. It's going to be a very long day. Like my section doesn't start until 2. So I'm actually really wondering if I'm going to go in at all for a while. More to go on that.
It's this, and then it's this to stop, and then it's to the back pose. They don't want any of that. It should be continual motion. And it's a lot easier to move, I think, from this pose. Like you can go here and just turn around and go right to the back pose, but see how I didn't pause here and then turn? That is what we emphasized last week, is that it should be continual. There are 2 poses, there are no transitions. So that's something we'll work with you on. The back pose, same as bikini, exact same. The front pose is what's different. It's the old school, what do they call it? Stallion pose, I think? I don't know. There's some name for it.
I think that this is
yes.
In my personal opinion, when we're just talking about balance, and just bearing in mind this is FitModel, which I believe is why it's separated from all these other categories. Just establishing a nice symmetrical balanced look. So this is about as top to bottom, like feet outer shoulder width apart, a little turn in the hips. But from what I understand from the criteria, just 1 foot placed forward is fine. So here's what I would consider like an open stance. I could keep the same principles in place and play with pulling a leg in a little bit, but I would say for now, if it were me, while this division is growing, I would stick with this standard rather than, you know, getting too experimental with that unless you have some sort of a complication.
And I think this front pose, you just kind of adjust it based on what your body looks like. Like Ashley has a very tiny waist, so she can almost just sit over to one side. She's not twisting so much. Like her foot is a little bit in front, but not too much, and she's just kind of sitting to the side. If you have a wider waist, you know, you're gonna want the same stance, but maybe twist a little bit more to show a little bit more of a curve and a small waist, but it's dependent on your physique. And I like what Autumn said, this is FitModel, so nothing about this should look forced. It should be nice and easy and smooth, and you just stand in your pose essentially. Nothing on her looks flexed in any regard, she's just leaning her weight, and that's it. And that should be all that's needed. We're not looking for definition, we're not looking like you have to hit something so hard to make it pop. You should be in good enough shape that you just come up and stand. And I will say, if you're someone considering FitModel, maybe coming from another division, if you have muscle and maybe you get more condition, you're gonna have to watch how you stand. Actually, can you come back out? We're gonna adjust you real quick. So stand in the center. Yeah, so we want to change your stance from this way to more this way. So slide your feet out, your foot out. Yeah, to more of the stance like Ashley, where you're kind of stacked, your legs are stacked. Yeah, so it's more like that. Yep, and hip that way. Shoulders forward. That's beautiful. That's really pretty. That's just, you think?
Please pump your hip a little more to the right, like that. Let's bring your left foot back 2 inches. That is what FitModel should look like.
What I want and panicking when my name was called and bold and anything short of drawing night would make me feel shy.